Now, here's the thing. We can take prisoners, but we don't have that much room. We still have a lot of people to get through, so I'm just going to maybe pick a handful off the top. Like this Banner Knight, tier 5, tier 6. We'll take these. Not the mountain guy, though. Yeah, we'll take some of these. Everything else, I think we'll just pass. We just don't have room. We should have some really good armor here. Yep, 30k helmets. There we go. Everybody's getting helmets. All right, with that battle out of the way, we should... Oops. Yeah, we should be able to chill here for a little bit. Oh, you know what? Wait, we're still... Wait, are we? No, we're not. Okay. Yeah, we were in that army, but we're not. Let's get our boat back as well. All right, you know it's a good battle when you got 43 level ups waiting for you. And this is when people are already hitting level 200 on some skills. Some people are getting up there pretty high. All right, let's keep an eye on this army, see where they're going to go. Although there's nothing back here for them to attack, so I'm assuming they're just going to go back and heal up or something. So what we could do, it's been a while. I kind of want to check in on Lycron and see if they need new, what do you call it, building queue, like if the queue needs to be updated. I have seen a few buildings complete, so why don't we head back? I don't really want to give up our wartime, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal because this isn't a war that we're going to benefit from as much anyways. So, oh, Chados is being besieged by how many? 1,800. That army is there. All right, he's going to go back and defend it. Yeah, he should be fine. He should be able to defend it unless he runs away. I don't know what he's doing. But there's no way we could defend that. 148 people. That's just not doable. So yeah, we wouldn't have been able to do anything there unless they fight outside. And he's doing some funky stuff anyway, so... did they just lose it? Yeah, they lost Chados. Oh well. We'll go back there again and help them. Alright, we completed the waterworks. We're 1 day away from completing the Mason. Let's actually wait for that, and then we'll update the queue. Back here in Chados, it looks like it is still in French hands. And we got a storm chasing us. But Bernabo's coming, so hopefully he'll attack. Yep, there's another 2,000. The town should be in pretty rough shape. No, it's not actually. Well, it is, because it only has 1,000 prosperity, but it doesn't have that many defenders, so they should be able to handle it. Oh no. I was just about to make a comment that our caravan had been lasting so well. They've been so long and they've been doing so well, but he just got captured. He was around for quite a while though. That's for sure. Alright, we gotta be careful here. I was sticking around to see if we can help defend, but they're like all over the place. If they group up with 2 or 3 parties, we could actually get captured here if we're not careful. Can we fight some of these people in the water? This guy's got 1 heavy ship. There's no way he can take our 2 heavy ships, so we should be able to fight him here. Oh, they actually have a catapult as well, so gotta be careful here. We don't... Yeah, we can't turn that far. He's landing some good shots on us. But it's gonna take a really long time for them to sink that, so we should be fine. The thing I'm worried about is... Oh, here we go. Yeah, now we can get shots on him. Let's go and return fire to these guys. A little bit higher. There we go. That should be a good one. Yeah. Hit the ship. I'm trying to hit the people though, not the ship. There we go. If we're gonna get too many good angles on this thing, we can probably get the smaller ship though. So both of our big ships are lashed together. They're gonna have a hard time assaulting these, so I don't know what they're gonna plan here. There we go. Just keep picking on their sailors. Oh, you know what? Take out that gun. If we keep shooting it, it's gonna sink. I'd probably rather take it captive, and then maybe if it's in really bad shape, we'll get really good bows and XP. There we go. That was a good one. We even got their captain. Okay, let's stop shooting at it because it's gonna sink. All right, and did we get boarded? No, it's still just us 2. So our 2 ships are linked together. They don't seem to want to board. What else we should do here? Maybe unlink, but I mean, we are winning the exchanges. 22-2. I would love to get on one of those boats though. Let's detach. Yeah, we don't need to link. So we'll detach and we'll back up. Okay, there we go. Let's back up. We'll reverse ram these guys. Let's actually board the big one first. Alright, there we go. We're linked. Let's get on there and start beating him with our mace. Alright, we gotta watch out. We're getting flanked here. There we go. Yeah, that two-handed axe is terrifying, man. Oh, they are definitely taking shots at us. Nice. Can you... Oh, you can actually... Yeah, you can board their ship and take it over. That's kind of cool. Right, it says they still have 4 people. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, just a couple random archers here. Right, there we go. Nope, there's still one. He's probably drowning. I hear somebody. I hear him taking in water. Okay, let's detach and we'll go after the others. Also, ship 2, can you do something useful, please? Go after this guy. And we'll go after the small one here on the left. Actually, can we just sink this stupid thing? Oh my god, the sea is so rough. Alright, can we actually get a shot? We have to turn. Alright, yeah, he's gonna sink. There we go, he's sinking. So 10 people down, we don't have to worry about... What is our ship doing? Oh my god. He's just drifting. So we didn't even need the second ship, it's just us. Okay, board them. Let's board and wipe them out. Yeah, this is sad. They've got really low tier units, and we just went underwater. What the heck was that? Anyways, only 3 losses. That's really good. No companion losses. And I really hope we get access to that big ship. No, we didn't. We sunk everything. And we didn't get any upgrades from that either. So I think we're starting to get to the point where everybody's maxed out. Oh no, we did get access to a ship. We only got the long ship though. But that's alright. Yeah, they're really starting to swarm. I'm trying to pick off these boats, but I don't want to fight 4 at once. Here we go. Here's one. He got isolated. Right, she has 2 medium and light. That's fine. Alright, here we go. We sent our buddy in first, since last time he just did absolutely nothing. Let's make sure he actually engages first. And then we'll come in. Let's actually... Let's take over this little one on this side. This one. Very quickly get over there with our mace. Actually, we could probably use the polearm on this. Yeah, let's pick him off from the back. There we go. Oh, we do have somebody chasing us. Yeah, he can't. Oh crap, we're getting hit. There we go, back to the mace. Alright, this one is cleared. Oh boy, I can't even control my guy. Okay, that was it? Wow, that was fast. Alright, we lost 1 person that time. Well, that ain't looking too good for him. Oh, what? Whoa, hold up. They have 4,000 troops here now? And 622 injured? Yeah, that guy's... Bernabo is getting absolutely swallowed whole right now. How does this guy have so many troops? Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say the only way that's possible is if he has a boatload of mercenaries that joined on. I see at least 3, and I could see all 3 of their, or all 4 of their parties. So Rusalkas, the Hillmen, the Sword Sisters, Western Free Company, I see a bunch. So they went heavy on the mercenaries. Yeah, there's not much you can do about it. So we're gonna go back. Let's go to Ortesia. We need to sell some ships and heal up. And poor Bernabo, he's gone. All right, let's head back up and see if we can fight well, we'll try and keep narrowing down the lead that they have, because they seems like they have a lot of troops compared to what we have. You know what we could also try to do is maybe some prison breaks. I don't think we can get in though because our roguery is still super low. 73, it's not good. We can look at it though. Let's see what odds they give us for sneaking in. We can set up contact first. Let's do that. The contact that we need to set up with is in one of these workshops. So here he is. And then I think we can go back out and we'll get a percentage chance. 0% chance. Well, there you go. We're definitely not sneaking in to rescue anybody there. I'm assuming it's because our clan tier is too high. We're almost at clan tier 6 actually. Alright, let's get out of here before we get captured. Could try to pick on some of these guys. Oh, they just lost their mercenary group. There you go. I went and chased a couple storms here. We got it was a huge repair, like almost 20,000. Put us up above 100 for bosun. Let's see what our next perk is. So 25% chance of capturing ships. I think this is the one that we had already kind of agreed upon. Yeah, the minus 15% weight for trade goods. That should make a huge difference. So what does our weight look like now? We're just barely under. Oh, for the ship. Yeah, just barely under for the ship as well. So one thing we could do right now is, since I don't really feel like sacrificing ourselves to these guys, let's just go visit each of the asteroid territories. We'll take all the money that they have, sell some stuff, get a little bit more bosun XP and all that stuff, and then hopefully that other war will be done, and then we can go do something more productive, like fight our neighbors, our other neighbors, so we can take some land. Okay, we just finished our last, what do you call it, the last town here in Asteroid. Looks like Milan and France are exhausted, forced peace. Doesn't look like anybody lost, so both sides just kind of gave up, which is fine. I don't think they took anything. They lost Trados back. We held these, so that's fine. Yeah, so it's just a white piece. It's like everybody wants to sign a trade agreement with Asteroid again. And then we're going to head back to our hometown. So that is Lycaron. Here we go. And I'm not sure why this became the center of all this nonsense again. So it used to be over here at Zeonica, and now it's Lycaron. Not entirely sure why they're doing it right here. You know what we should do also is go grab... we should get all of our smithing materials from these, because I know we have it over there, but we should keep it in our home area. There we go. Grab all this. And I thought I put some charcoal over here in Jamares or Rote, I can't remember. Thought I might have. We'll do it later. Oh, you know what? Let's just go grab it. Yeah, here we go. 659 charcoal. So we'll take it back home. All right, how is our little town doing? So we're losing food. Yeah, we've been starving here. Looks like we're close to it. I'm not entirely sure what that's about. So the garrison is using up 15 food, but we're at minus 32. It's definitely not from the garrison. So something weird's going on here with the numbers. This town should easily be able to handle over 2,000. Like, that's silly. Why is the prosperity double? 246. It's 3 times. Yeah, the negative prosperity is 3 times with the 3%. Maybe it's you lose 3% or something. I don't know. That seems kind of high to me. So I'm not sure. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see what's actually going on here. Right, I'm trying that old trick where you sell all of your stuff to a village. If you don't, if your town doesn't have enough money, you can filter it through your peasants. So you can see here, this guy, he's got 350,000 worth of stuff. So glad to see that he's actually trying to sell it. And it's a pretty safe bet because there's so many parties here. The odds of them getting captured by, say, a looter party or something is pretty slim. See if they actually sell something to the town, though. They may not. Yeah, I didn't see anything get sold here, but it should show up as like a huge increase to income, and it'll slowly filter through. But anyways, we need to figure out what we're going to do here. So peacetime, we already went around. We boosted our money up to 4 million. So we're doing good there. We basically took all the money from these coastal towns. And then same thing right here. I don't want to go too far. We need to be ready if they decide to declare war. Actually, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just chill, gather our strength here, upgrade our troops again. And we'll keep getting ready for the next big war. Hopefully we can get another town soon. Well, that's not the one I was expecting, but this is also a good option. So Holy Roman Empire War. We are definitely stronger than them. Yeah, it's 30 to 20. Now, is there anything we could even hold on to? I guess Mysia, even Diathma, but I was hoping to keep maybe this like a triangle in here so we can keep our guys close by to help defend. And then we're still dealing with this negative prosperity that's going on. Why are we so short on food though? And the villages are not up to 600 yet, so we're not getting the full value from food from these guys. So that's going to take some time. Now this waterworks will help some. It's going to reduce food consumption by another 5%. So right now we're getting, it'll probably add another 4.5. That's not very much. It's not going to make a difference. Dang, man, why is that so bad? Yeah, because even if we fire the entire garrison, that's not going to help. That's so weird. I've never seen prosperity get locked so low before. I'm going to have to go look at some other settlements and see if I'm doing something wrong. See, like this one, no, food stocks are really low here too. And this one has 3 settlements. Very strange. Okay, well, I mean, we're still making good money from it. I'm pretty sure we're making some money from the village filtering that we're trying to do as well. But anyways, let's get up north. We have to get ready. It's probably going to be a big battle here soon. Yep, Joran is forming an army. We can go over there and see what he's up to, and we'll help. Actually, what we should do is get ready to defend. So I'm pretty sure they're going to take a castle. We'll send our troops up there to help defend, and then we'll figure out what to do after that. All right, here we go. They're moving up north. They've got 2,864 troops. We do need to be ready to help defend something. I don't know if it's going to be Resos or Dathma. Oh, they're getting into a big old fight. Let's make sure that they don't reinforce. They can finish it. We'll keep an eye on these guys, and then we'll play Watchdog. There we go. There's another one captured. So this one has 846 troops. It's a pretty big army. Pretty big set of defenders, but I don't think they can handle 2,800. It's just too much. Right, they've already burned off 800 troops to get rid of half of that army. And the enemy is starting to form, so can we separate them and get rid of this army so they don't have anything? We've got to be super careful though, because there's a lot of people behind him. Can we get the AI to help maybe? Yeah, go attack him. No, he's not going to do it. Right, as long as we don't get jumped by this massive swarm here. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, he's fighting? Let's go keep an eye on this settlement first. There we go, Dathma's taken. We'll get in there and help defend it. All right, we would love to have that one. John Hawkwood, there we go. We got our second town. Get up here and defend it. So we'll set everybody up to defend Diathma. Now this place is not in terrible shape actually. It does need a few buildings upgraded, but it's not in bad shape. I would like to pull that other governor or the governess out if we can. Let me see if I can swap her out from here. Yeah, so I can do no governor here, and then I can come here to Dathma and put her in. Okay, there we go, found her. So she should pop up here any minute. All right, we'll take a trade agreement with France as well. All right, we can't let these guys raid us. Actually, somebody came in and helped. Sweet, so we'll leave them. Looks like they're gonna try and, yeah, they're gonna try and jump in. Can we jump in? It's an awful lot of people there. Okay, I was just checking to see if we can do it, and now we can't back out. This game is so ridiculous, man. Maybe it's because we're not leading the attack. I don't know, but that's really dumb. That's really stupid. I did not want to fight this. I just wanted to see how many would get pulled in, and then I would love to have the option to back out. But I mean, it says we're ahead, so I'm just hoping that that's not lying, which sometimes it is. This is a pretty big one. So leader of the masses, +5 party size for each town you control. We'll have +10 party size for each of our parties by taking that. All right, here we go. We start up on this hill. What is our ally going to do? They're going to charge straight in. Of course they are. Because why wouldn't you when you're outnumbered with your tiny little force? We'll at least keep pace with him. I don't think we can save him. After this battle anyways, I don't think we'll be able to save him. All right, can you take out those guys? Try and get these horse archers out of here. There's one down. There we go. Yeah, some of these guys are really low tier, probably not worth... Oh my god, I had the whole army following me. I thought I put him back. Yeah, that was dumb. Our ally needs help. Well, he's dead. He is definitely dead now. So why don't we set up over here? We'll take a hill. Let's get our archers set up on the hill there. We'll get our front line set up right here. And then our cav are probably feeding right now, so let's just pull them back. We'll switch over to defensive mode. Okay, here we go. Yeah, get back, get back, get back, get back. We're maybe doing okay here. I'm not sure. We'll get our cav back here so we can at least support the archers a little bit. I don't think they're going to do a whole lot of good up there. Here's our front line. Let's get them spread out a little bit more. So they're 100 meters out. They're still pushing in. I think we can probably dismount to fight here. Let's maybe take this last horse archer out, because they're super annoying. And of course he gets stuck. Alright, there we go. I don't really care about him running around. I just don't want him riding around. So it's fine. Alright, let's go ahead and dismount. We'll help our front line. So let's go shield wall. I want to see how they perform in a long shield wall against actual good units. See how well they perform. Now in theory they should lash out once in a while to get attacks, but most of the time they should just focus on surviving. Here we go, there's a kill. So just like this, we'll stay back. When the time's right, we attack a couple times and then fall back into the shield wall. Go. Seems fine. Yeah, this side's doing pretty well. Alright, here we go. Now we can flank these guys. Oh man, we are getting hit hard. It looks like they're falling back. Maybe, oh no, not really. Let's get our cav here so they can't fall back. Yeah, we're gonna die. This guy's just stabbing through our shield. Actually, let's get our cav back. It's not much to attack other than those archers, and I feel like our ranged units should probably be able to outshoot them. Yeah, we're gonna die. Alright, hold firm. I think we can send our cav in now safely. There we go. Okay, we got the win at least. So that's good. How many losses? 4 from our party. Nobody from our companions though. Looks like Butt Sniffer got 6 kills. That's pretty good. A lot of people did really well though. I see a bunch of 5s in here. Frontline. A bunch of 2s. Oh, McLevin with 4. That's pretty good. And then Cyrillic Boy with 4. And then our cav didn't do that much, but I don't know. I just can't rely on cav in this game very much. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright. Good fight. And let's just let everybody go. I don't want to deal with prisoners right now. Oh, we saved the Emperor too. That's a big one. Yeah, they had a bunch of their troops as prisoners, so we'll be able to load up on these. Yeah, we got a bunch of armor there. Body armor. And we already had good body armor, so that stuff must have been really, really good. Right, let's get back before we get captured. I don't care if this guy get captured. I can't do anything about it. That's too many. We'll retreat back to Diathma. I'm just trying to heal up, and looks like one of our buddies is getting attacked. Oh, he's got it under control. But we'll help him auto-resolve it, though. Right, let's go back to Electron, pay it a visit, because I just checked. The loyalty there is dropping really fast. Alright, I went ahead and threw a temporary, what do you call it? A temporary guy here to hold. So, Parade, once that goes away, we're still going to be negative, but negative at 52 is not that bad. It definitely won't rebel. It's going to have trouble completing these things, though. And then Diathma shouldn't have any problems. The biggest issue there is if we get attacked. Then we need to be up there to help defend. So let me help this along just a little bit longer, and then we'll go back to help defend. We'll get the loyalty up here a little more. Oh, they already want peace. Yeah, I'm fine with that. That'll give us time to reorganize and get our fiefs in order, because they're struggling a little. This one's struggling a little bit now. It was doing okay, but yeah, it should be all right. All right, let me get these back on track. I think that's stabilized again. Let's go back up to Diathma, make sure they're holding on. And then what we might want to do is split our parties. We'll have some defending here, some defending here. Oh, another war with France. We just signed peace with them, and we just signed a trade agreement. So there goes the trade agreement. All right, yeah, we're still working on some stuff. 8 days before that's done. It's going to take a while for we get this thing completely up and running. I'm so confused. Why grain? I know why. I know why. We're not getting any trade caravans in there, so the grain is getting gobbled up. It's not getting used. Yeah, that's why. So the other town is starving because they don't have any food in their what do you call it? The marketplace. Okay, so what do we do about that? Maybe nothing. I don't know that we can do anything about it. I wonder if that has to do with all those idiots going back and forth in front. Maybe are they scaring off the caravans or something? Because typically the caravans are what determine who will, you know, stop by and drop food and things off like that. Because you get a little bit of food supplied from your villages, but usually the rest is supplemented by caravans. Let's see how many caravans come in and out. Right, there is a caravan right there that just stopped by, so that's not accurate. But let's see if what I was suggesting is accurate. They have beer. They have 6 beer for the whole town. So yeah, they're having problems with food. So who's dropping stuff off here? Chenopsis should be dropping stuff off here, but they're not. So what needs to happen is some things need to get conquered so that we can flip the drop-off location. No, those are not going to go to us. Interesting. So I don't know what else we can do here. Everything's friendly right now, so we should be getting caravans. All right, we converted some people over, donating all the equipment that they need. So a lot of upgrades. Wow. There we go. It's going to cost us 7,250 for just the upgrades, and that gave us some roguery. I spent quite a bit of time just collecting some money, farming up, and waiting for the next war. And here is the next war. So we're at war with the HRE. We're in the north, just making sure that Diathma is not going to get taken back. And it looks like they're attacking Rasos, so we'll just kind of let them do their thing. And if somebody comes to try to defend, we'll hop in and do that. But I think we're just going to wait here and try and pick off these small parties. Yeah, here we go. Like this 83, we could probably catch these guys in the woods maybe. All right, he's attacking. Oh, he's being attacked. All right. All right, easy fight. We didn't lose anybody in our party. We ended up with 50 of the kills, but it was basically just a turkey shoot. So Brun, we released, or we helped him fight. Talison, I think we're just going to release him. Let's get some relations with everybody on the map if we can. There we go. That's one down. There's another small one right here. Let's see if we can pick these guys off. They're kind of cornering themselves here. Yep, easy win. So we've got our front line set up. Archers back here. They're getting some shots off. Normally, if this was a big fight, we probably wouldn't be doing this because it's a waste of ammo, but such a small fight. We'll just keep hitting them from almost 300 meters. And then the front line can be nice and wide. I don't even think they're going to reach our front line, to be honest. We're getting pretty beat up. Let's get our cav up on the hill. And then we'll charge them in a sec. Yeah, they have nothing left. Alright, anyways, easy fight. We're going to take no losses, it looks like. Yep, no losses. So we help release this lady. We'll get some relations for them. Whoa, 21. Nice. For some reason, we didn't get the noble again. That keeps happening for some reason. Sylvan of England has been released, but what happened to the one that we actually fought in battle? These guys have some very high tier units. Holy smokes. Yep, Highborn. Faith Companion, Highborn as well. These are all elites. That's not... Oh, and then I think the rest is kind of mediocre. We'll take the good archers. Yep, I think that's it. All right, we're maxed on our party size, actually. We can't really take anything else, except maybe some prisoners. But we did actually get some decent equipment from that. Helmets. Okay, let's go check on Rasos. Hopefully somebody shows up and we can get into a big fight. All right, they're assaulting. Yeah, it's going to be over soon. I don't think any... Oh, no, Luca. There is an army coming, so we got to stay nearby just in case. Come on, don't get distracted. 1,200 could actually do it. Don't get distracted. No! Keep going. Keep going, dude. You have enough to stop this. Yep, get in there. Get in there. No, dude, get in there. Go. 200. Yeah, they have enough. All right, sweet. They're going to actually help. So it's 2200 versus 1300. Let's get in there and help.